everyone, I'm Ingrid and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be showing you today in depth a product which I really have been enjoying, and it's by Marc Jacobs and it's one of the Style Icon No. 7 eyeshadow palettes, and this one is in the shade the Starlet. I don't know why I haven't got round to showing it to you until now, but it is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, so I really want to show you in depth what I think about this. Until not that long ago, you could only buy Marc Jacobs in the US in Sephora, but a few months ago it was released in Spain, in Sephora, Spain. So as soon as it came out, I went to my nearest Sephora and I picked up a few things by Marc Jacobs because I was really excited to give them a go, and particularly these eyeshadow palettes. So first of all, talking about the packaging, it's absolutely sleek. Everything that Marc Jacobs releases has amazing design and packaging, because basically that's what he does very well. So it's a lovely black case with white, very sleek, and inside the palette comes in this pouch. It's very beautiful. It's just a plain black pouch. It says Marc Jacobs, and inside you get the palette and a very small sort of sponge applicator. I never use a sponge applicator, so it's still in here. So the palette itself is so sleek. It's very beautiful. It does attract fingerprints like crazy because it's like a shiny black plastic finish, but it's very beautiful. It's thin, it's sleek. It's different to the usual shape that palettes have. It says Marc Jacobs here. It's got the little dot like a lot of the Marc Jacobs products, and if you press it, it pops open so you can actually get into the inside of the palette. It's got a full-sized mirror, as you can see, quite useful if you're traveling with the palette, and it's got a little protector for the eyeshadow so you don't get the powder all over the mirror and all that, which is quite clever. Then inside we have the 7 beautiful luxury eyeshadows. I do think that 7 is a very clever number actually, because usually you get quads of 4, some mates have quints like Dior, but this is 7 eyeshadows, which is actually quite good, and it does look very beautiful because you have the shadow in the middle and the 3 on either side. So packaging, really beautiful. Now onto this eyeshadow palette in particular. This one is called the Starlet. He has lots of different eyeshadow palettes, dots of different colours. I considered buying the neutral eyeshadow one, which is the Lolita, which is very famous. I also considered a few of the others, but in the end I went for this one, which is called the Starlet, because all of the eyeshadows are very different. So I've got a wide selection of colours. So if I show them to you up close now, you can see that I've got a grey, then I have a very lovely light shimmering blue, I have a gold which is quite greeny looking, then there is an orangey bronze, a dark brown, a very light taupe, and then a dark taupe with slightly purple undertones. All of these eyeshadows have a satin finish, and as you can see, we're sort of missing a very dark colour and a colour that can be used to blend. So I do think that this palette is not a complete palette in the sense that you do need to use other eyeshadows to create looks, but nevertheless it's a very beautiful set of eyeshadows, and I'm really happy that I picked it up. Now let me show you swatches of all the different colours. The first colour that we have here is this very steely grey. I'm wearing it today on the crease and the outer third of my eye. It's very beautiful, very pigmented. All of the eyeshadows are creamy and pigmented, and it's just a lovely grey. The second eyeshadow is just so shimmery, satiny. It's not glittery whatsoever, but the colour is just amazing. It's this very beautiful baby blue. I really don't have anything like it in the rest of my collection, so I'm really happy to have it in this palette. The next colour is an amazing yellowy green. It's so reflective, so shiny. It's amazing. It applies like a dream. It's got a lot of pigmentation, as you can see, and it's just so special. Next up we have a beautiful colour for autumn. It's just an amazing orangey bronze colour. Lots of pigmentation, just like the rest of the eyeshadows in this palette. It's so beautiful. It's also got a satin finish and very reflective indeed. The next 3 shadows are the more neutral tones in this palette. The first one that I'm going to be showing you now is this very dark brown. It's very beautiful. It's still satiny, but perhaps less so than the other eyeshadows. It's very beautiful. Next up we have this beautiful light sort of barley colour. It's very, very beautiful. It's also satin finish. This can be used in the inner corner of the eyes or all over the lid. It's just a lovely, lovely colour. And finally, the last colour that I'm going to show you is another of my favourites. It's very neutral, but it's quite special. It's a taupe colour. It's got slightly mauve undertones, which is very beautiful for my green eyes. And it's just so lovely, so pigmented, and just so easy to use. As you can see, the Starlet eyeshadow palette has an amazing set of colours. I do think they are very, very special. Today I'm actually wearing these two, the blue, the light blue all over my lid, and then the steel grey in the outer third and on my crease. They just blend so, so easily. They are very easy to use, incredibly pigmented. The quality is really outstanding in this set of eyeshadows. I really feel like picking up some of the other eyeshadow palettes because this one is just so, so good quality that I really think that it's worth picking up. So overall, I'm really happy that I picked up the Starlet. I really want to buy some other of the palettes because the quality is just outstanding, really pigmented, really creamy, no fallout whatsoever, and just so, so easy to blend the eyeshadows. Please tell me down below if you would like me to do any looks with this eyeshadow palette, like the look that I'm wearing today, or perhaps one of the others, because these colours are quite different, and I think that some of you guys will probably be quite worried about using these colours, but they are just so, so beautiful. It's worth picking them up. I hope you've enjoyed watching this review. Please comment down below and tell me if you have got any of these Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palettes or any other products by Marc Jacobs. Please press thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!